Hello everybody. Thanks for tuning in, and welcome to the stream. And we're already getting a follow right before I stream. Cotter, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. We're just getting everything started up. I'm just getting my stuff set up here, so that we'll be able to do some Advent of Cyber this evening. Hope everyone's had a good Monday or a good weekend. I don't seen a lot of you this weekend as I was doing this. Oh, you saw my self promo in Techie's self promo Discord. Nice. Well, welcome. Glad you can stop on by. Yeah, we're just getting started, getting everything ready for today's Advent of Cyber. Just gotta get the HackTop booted up. There we go. We're getting the HackTop booted up. But welcome. Glad you can stop by and say hi. We're just getting all set up. I'm just starting the stream up. How are you doing today, Cotter? Hoping you're doing well. So working by working you mean starting at your shell, doing nothing, sometimes watching anime, sometimes watching Twitch, then having to stare at your shell again. Sounds like fun. How about me? I'm alright. Typical holiday blues that I go through every year, but other than that, I guess you can say I'm okay. Yeah, it's that time of year when the depresso really gets bad. You know how it can be, though. You know how it can be. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get ourselves ready to do all the hacker things. We're already 15 minutes past the stream hour, which is hour 1, I guess. Vitamin D and a light bulb help at 6K helps so much, but helps a bit, but not too much. Interesting, yeah. I think there's probably a lot of 6,000 Kelvin. Yeah. Mimic daylight. Yeah. I get ya. Gotta mimic that daylight somehow. It's like our bodies are pretty much telling us it. It's like our bodies are telling us it misses the daylight. All that daylight we need. And then we get that vitamin D deficiency from the winter. Yeah, a lot of that's kind of amplifying how I've been feeling about so much lately. Like, I get mildly depressed though, but when winter hits, amplifies it. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and let me go ahead and open TryHackMe. And we'll go ahead and get our next room ready. So it's looking like what we're going to do today is going to be working with the Active Directory. Seems like fun, honestly. It seems like fun. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get the story going. Let me move on over. Hang on, let me turn... It's not showing. It's not showing. It shows. Okay. So we're gonna start with the story. As usual. And Articraft's technology stack was very specialized. It was primarily focused on cutting-edge climate research rather than prioritizing robust cybersecurity measures. As the integration of the two infrastructure systems progresses, vulnerabilities begin to surface. While Antarcticraft's team displays remarkable expertise, their small size means they need to emphasize cybersecurity awareness. Throughout the room, you'll see that some users have too many permissions. We addressed most of these instances in the previous audit, but is everything now sorted out from the perspective of the HR user? So we've got some learning objectives, which would be understanding Active Directory, introduction to Windows Hello for Business, prerequisites for exploiting generic write privilege, how the shadow credentials attack works, and how to exploit the vulnerability. So before moving forward, let's review some questions in the connection card. Do we need to start the attack box today? No. Well, yeah, it says so. But I'm saving the attack box in case I need it. Like, absolutely need it. Since I'm using Parrot OS. Do we start the VM today? Yes, we do. Start the machine. Is there a split view? Yes, there is. And of course, there's no direct link or credentials. So all we're left with would be the VM and split screen. Wait a minute, though. This room just contradicted itself, though. It says, am I given credentials to connect directly to the VM? It said no, but look at that. We have credentials. So yes, yes we do have credentials to connect to the machine via RDP. Kind of fucked up there. Okay, so we're gonna deploy the VM. It has the option for split view, or we can use these credentials to connect through RDP, which we're going to do. We're going to start up another RDP connection. This one will be easier to remember. And we'll save. We'll go ahead and save and wait, that's day 11. Let me edit that. Day 11. And we'll go ahead and connect to it. Accept certificate. Additionally, you will have to start the attack box by pressing the start attack box button. We'll use the attack box if we absolutely need to, but we can circumvent in some cases, not always, just by using a VM or hacktop or hacker computers we use. Alright, so Active Directory is or AD is a system mainly used by businesses in Windows environments. It's a centralized authentication system. The domain controller, DC, is at the heart of AD and typically manages data storage, authentication, and authorization within a domain. You can think of AD as a digital database containing objects like users, groups, and computers, each with specific attributes and permissions. Ideally, it applies the principle of least privilege and uses a hierarchical approach to managing roles and giving authenticated users access to all non-sensitive data throughout the system. For this reason, assigning permissions to users must be approached cautiously, as it can potentially compromise the entire Active Directory. We'll delve into this in the upcoming exploitation section. So, this diagram's basically an example of Active Directory. This is basically an example. Think passwords are hard to remember? Say hello to Windows Hello for Business. Microsoft introduced Windows Hello as a more modern and secure way to replace conventional password-based authentication. Instead of relying on traditional passwords, Windows Hello for Business utilizes cryptographic keys for user verification. Users on the Active Directory domain can access the AD using a PIN or biometrics connected to a pair of cryptographic keys, public and private. Those keys help to prove the identity of the entity to which they belong. MSDS key credential link is an attribute used by the domain controller to store the public key in Windows Hello for Business for enrolling a new user device such as a computer. In short, each user object in the Active Directory database will have its public key stored in this unique attribute. Here's the procedure to store a pair of certificates with Windows Hello for Business. A trusted platform module, TPM, public key pair generation. The TPM creates a public-private key pair for the user's account when they enroll. It's crucial to remember that the public key never leaves the TPM, and no, not the private key never leaves the TPM, and is never disclosed. New client certificate request. The client initiates a certificate request to receive a trustworthy certificate. The organization's certificate issuing authority receives CA receives this request and provides a valid certificate. Key storage. The user account's MSDS key credential link attribute will be set. Authentication process. So the authentication process is as follows. Authentication. The domain controller decrypts the client's pre-authentication data while using the raw public key stored in the MSDS key credential link attribute of the user's account. 2. Certificate generation. The certificate is created for the user by the domain controller and can be sent back to the client. Authentication. After that, the client can log into the Active Directory domain using the certificate. So you got client login, authentication, the key, and certificate generation. Note that an attacker capable of overriding the MSDS key credential link of a specific vulnerable user can compromise it. Enumeration. Now is your chance to shine and ensure no security misconfigurations are lurking in the shadows. So let's get started by dusting off our magnifying glasses or mouse pointers. Enumerating the Active Directory for the vulnerable permission is the first step to check if the current user has any write capabilities over another user over the AD. To achieve this, you can use the PowerShell script PowerView with the following command. Find interesting domain AC1. Let's go in here. Find interesting domain AC1. Oh. How do I use that command? Oh. Power view. Wait, hold on. Desktop, power view, find interesting wasn't sure how to use it. Oh. I gotta add myself again. Alright, so this functionality will list all the abusable privileges, then it's possible to filter for the user HR. We're specifically looking for any write privilege, since the goal is to overwrite MSDS key credential link. Okay, so from the vulnerable machine, launch PowerShell, enter this command, done PowerShell, EP bypass, Then power view. This loads power. So PowerShell going to see the user's HR desktop. That basically just goes to the desktop folder containing all the exploitable tools. PowerShell TAC EP bypass will bypass the default policy for arbitrary PowerShell script execution and ... That's that command right there. PowerView.ps1 loads the PowerView script into the memory. At this point, we can enumerate the privileges. Finally, we can find interesting domain AC1. Resolve. Wait. What the heck? Find interesting domain. AC1. Heck. The command shouldn't return all the user's privileges since we're looking for the user HR. The current user HR, we need to filter out using... Okay, so... Maybe we just need to type in the full command first, not get ahead of ourselves. We type in the where object. We're interested in the current user, the vulnerable user, and the assigned, and the privileged assigned. So we can filter that out running select object identity reference name. Objects. Okay. Active Directory. Right. What the hell? Why the hell is this command not working? Okay. I'm just gonna copy. Because there were... Okay, there was something I did wrong. Okay, so I see I use... Let's see here. Common name... and sprinkles. Ooh. Ooh. So we... This example shows the output, the HR, the user HR having the generic right permission over the administrator object. In this case, we have permission over Ben Sprinkles. That's visible on the CN attribute. Later, we can compromise the account with that privilege by updating the MSDS key credential link with a certificate. This vulnerability is known as the Shadow Credentials attack. The vulnerable user may not be the same as the administrator, obviously, so we've noted that down since we will use it in the exploitation section. One helpful tool for abusing the vulnerable privilege is Whisker, a C# utility created by Elad Shamir. Using Whisker is straightforward. Once we have a vulnerable user, we can add the command from Whisker to simulate the enrollment of a malicious device, updating the MSDS key credential link attribute. This task can be accomplished by running the following command. So let's run Whisker add target, and we're putting in the user. Ooh, we got hash thingies. We got certificate thingies. We got thingies. We got some thingies. So, the tool will conveniently provide the certificate necessary to authenticate the impersonation of a vulnerable user with the command ready to be launched using Rubius. The core idea behind the authentication in AD is using the Kerberos protocol, which provides TGT, which provides tokens TGT for each user. A TGT can be seen as a session token that avoids the credentials prompt after the user authentication. Rubius, a C# toolset designed for direct Kerberos interaction and exploitation, was developed by SpectreOps, a pass-the-hash attack. You can continue the exploitation by asking for a TGT of the vulnerable user using the certificate generated in the previous command. Once you've obtained the certificate, you can acquire a valid TGT and impersonate the vulnerable user. Additionally, the NTLM hash of the new user can be displayed in the console output, which can be used for a pass the hash attack. You can continue the exploitation of the vulnerable user using the certificate generated from the previous command. To do so, copy and paste the output from the previous command. A detailed explanation of what the command is doing can be seen below. So you can now use Rubius with the following syntax. Ask TGT will make a request to obtain the TGT / user, which is the user we want to impersonate for the TGT, / certificate is the certificate generated to impersonate the target user, / password used for decoding the certificate since it's encrypted, / domain, the target domain, get credentials. This flag will retrieve the NTLM hash, which will be used in the next step. DC, the domain controller that will generate the TGT. So let's go ahead and run this. I hope that copied it. Let me do it again just to be safe. Okay. Rubius. So let's go ahead and run the command. We got our certificate, we got the user, we got all this kind of stuff. So all we got to do now is wait for this to finish. Now it should give us a base 64 ticket. Service name, service realm, username, user realm, all this kind of stuff. And it does. So now we can execute a pass the hash attack using the NTLM hash obtained from the previous command. This attack involves leveraging the encrypted password stored in the domain controller rather than relying on the plain text password. To do this, you can use EvilWinRM, a tool for remotely managing Windows systems abusing the Windows Remote Management Protocol. Is this in here? EvilWinRM? Okay, I do have it installed, so go ahead and run it. So we want to run EvilWinRM. Evil Tech WinRM. The tech I is the host, the IP address basically. Tech U, the username, and tech H for hash. So let's get this hash. here. Gonna paste it here. We're in! So, TechI, parameter for the IP address or host, TechU, the parameter for the user, TechH, the parameter for the hash that you just got. So, in conclusion, we've stumbled upon a misconfiguration after all. In this scenario, an attacker could gain access, full access, to our system directory, our Active Directory, posing a severe threat to the entire Antarcticraft's security system. As for our recommendations, we'll emphasize cybersecurity's golden rule, the principle of least privilege. By strictly adhering to this principle, we can limit access to only what's necessary for each user or system, strictly reducing the risk of such a devastating compromise. In the chilly world of cybersecurity, less is more. So, well, that was fun. That was fun. We have there's a module, the compromising Active Directory module. I've done a little bit of this, like halfway finished it when I was like VIP and all. Only did finish one room in VIP mode, but I had to let go of my TryHackMe VIP so I can afford MetroThamCon. Basically, which is sad, but it is what it is. Okay. Interesting. Now we go in administrator, type lag, Ben Sprinkles up some stuff around the DC. It's like a secret message waiting to be unraveled. Chat log files. Ooh. I want that stuff. I want that stuff. I want to download. I want to download the whole thing. It's all interesting. Like, legit, I want to download that whole thing. Like, legit, I want to download the whole thing. So it's interesting. I don't even have the actual password to it though. I want to look around here a little bit. Let's see. We'll go to PC. You need to try Advent of Cyber, your ops, so you don't know if it's within your grasp. Yeah, it's pretty easy to do. Quite honestly, it's pretty easy. I need to turn the hash into a password though. This actually isn't one of the... They actually do have some Windows machines to hack into on TryHackMe. Like, this is an example right there. You know nothing about Windows? Are you a Linux or Mac OS person? Linux? For 24 years? Dang! Dang, you're old school. I can respect an old school. Yeah, there's a bunch of Linux machines on TryHackMe, and there's some Windows machines on there as well. You're more likely to encounter some Linux systems in Advent of Cyber though. But you'll encounter some Windows systems as well. This thing does not have Python. Doesn't let me copy files. Hmm. Screenshots. Well, I'm gonna have a look at this. Look at some of this. Worst grumpy company? What? What? That's upside down. It's upside down. All that, though. That's interesting. And sprinkles. Yeti. They brought the Yeti back. In the hard mode. Apparently. Bootstrap. Look. You know what? You know what? You know what we'll do? I'm gonna copy this. And... well, let's see here. I'll make a new directory here. Chat log. We'll just copy this over to my desktop. We'll open Notepad. And we'll just copy everything on over. Desktop. Chat log. Okay, let's open this page up. It's a chat log. Hello, Cammy. How's it going? We got a chat log over here. There's chat history removed from the Yeti. That's interesting. Hey, boss. I was working on the images you requested. What do you think? That will do enough. But I thought the company was called Best Frostling Company or something. Are you sure this works? Yes, it's perfect. And stop sending screenshots of your full screen. You might end up leaking stuff. Sorry, boss. Won't happen again. I think the logo is upside down. Shouldn't it be this way? Deleted image. What did I just say about screenshots? You just leaked one of the keys for you-know-who. Alright. I've deleted it. Here's a corrupted version of it. You can use snip and sketch for corrupting. Well, I guess we can call that progress. The original image was fine. Please send it to my email ASAP. Roger that. Oh. Ooh. Secret keys. Secret keys. Ooh. Ooh, boy. I wonder where that image could be. I wonder where that image could be. CD pictures. Is it in here? Access the... Oh, wait. Hold on. CD vent sprinkles. CD pictures. Could it be in here? No, it's not in here. Dang it. Ah. Okay. Whatever. Well, we know there's a screenshot here somewhere. I don't know if we want to spend a lot of time looking for it, but I know there's a screenshot in here. Well, there's something related to Yeahhhh. I'm assuming this is related to possibly the hard mode Advent of Cyber. You know, the one I'm not allowed to stream until like the 27th. So I'm quite certain. Just gonna have to figure it all out. Yeah. Well, do Can I go in here? Not allowed in there. This is interesting. This is quite interesting. We're gonna have to do some enumeration. Privilege escalation to figure all this out. Yeah, that's a problem. Right, so, well, you know what? We'll have a look at this later. Like, I could probably run, like, Mimikatz on this thing, and... we'll just have a bit of fun with it. Maybe we can run Mimikatz on this. Maybe. Do I have it? I don't have it over here. Parrot Sec. I should have Mimikatz. In Parrot. It's on Parrot Sex repository. I should have it then. Get clone Mimikatz. We'll download it anyway. BB Mimikatz. CDX Explore LS. Okay, we'll download Mimikatz onto this thing. Oh, it won't let me download it. That's a bugger. Alright, you know, I think I think we're good right now. I think we're good. I think we'll just download all this information. Actually, I'll just close the terminal for now. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and close out the machine. I'll fiddle around with that after stream. I'll fiddle around with that after stream sometime. But I kind of want to do Fortnite. Well, I want to have a little bit of fun with this off stream, though. It might possibly be related to the hard mode that I'm not allowed to stream, but though, I guess I had inadvertently gave a small nudge there. But look, it's kind of their fault. It's kind of their fault for giving us that nudge to begin with. We'll figure out and try to get that image though. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and get ready to stream Fortnite. And I'll be streaming that until probably 11 on Twitch and YouTube. I'm gonna set up a separate YouTube stream just for Fortnite. And I'm gonna see if I can invite some friends if they want to join in as well, since they're streaming it too. Let's go ahead and do some shoutouts before we schedule the other stream. Because I'm trying to keep TryHackMe and the other stuff I'm doing separate. Because I want to try to make a playlist for all the TryHackMe stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's do some shoutouts real quick. Alright, let's see. Who do we got here? We've got Kami Hatsune 7788. We've got Cotter in the house. What's going on, Cotter? Old school Linux techie. I do like those types. I can learn a lot from you guys. We don't have any shoutouts on Twitter. Let's check Mastodon. Let's see if we have any shoutouts on Mastodon. We do have a shoutout from Mastodon. Somebody named Philip. Philip over on the InfoSec exchange. How's it going? Thanks for the favorite. Now we have some Twitter shoutouts. All of a sudden, we got Ella in the house. What's going on, Ella? And that's about it. That's pretty much all the shoutouts. We'll be doing more of these chat room and Twitter shoutouts here in a bit. We're gonna move over to Fortnite. So that certain people who are afraid of hackers and hacking and watching big brain things going on stream can just join the dumbed down stream known as Fortnite. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get the Fortnite stream going. Here in a bit, we'll schedule it for 9:30 on YouTube. Alright, those of you who are watching on YouTube, on the VOD on YouTube, thanks for watching. Hope you found this stream informative, hope you found it entertaining, or hope you enjoyed just learning with me and just watching my misery learning TryHackMe stuff. It's not really misery, but it is what it is. So feel free to tune in tomorrow for day 12. Feel free to tune in and just hang out on Twitch as well. I'm streaming on Twitch, so, and feel free to watch all my other videos, all my other stream VODs here on YouTube. So thanks for watching, and those of you on YouTube, I'll be seeing you later. And those of you on Twitch, don't go away. Don't go away if you're watching on Twitch. We're just refreshing the stream.